Que pasó, mi amigos? Welcome back to another video on this Trainmaker the channel. And today we're going to be doing hotly anticipated rematch between Kazuto Ioka and Donnie Nietes. As I said, a rematch between their closely contested fight in 2018 in Macau, where Nietes was triumphant by a close decision. Disputed, actually. Many people thought Ioka should have deserved a victory. I personally didn't have a problem with the decision. I thought it could have gone either way. Ioka winning, a draw, or Nietes winning. And at the end of the day, it's Nietes that won. So, moving on to the actual rematch, a few things have changed. Obviously, both fighters are now older. Nietes is majorly out of his prime. He's 40 years old. In fact, after the Ioka fight, Nietes took a 3-year layoff and only just came back in 2021, where he has failed to look particularly impressive, coming off a win and a draw. Ioka, after the rematch, has made 4 defences of his title, I believe. Impressive, including wins over Kazuto Tanaka and Francisco Rodriguez and Roaji Fukunaga. The Kazuto Tanaka victory is considered very impressive. I personally think it's one of the best victories in recent times, considering Kazuto Tanaka would have become a 4-weight world champion if he hadn't have lost it. Was a 3-weight world champion coming into the fight, and Kazuto Ioka destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed him. Since then, he's failed to look as impressive, coming off against a controversial decision against Francisco Rodriguez Jr. and a closely contested decision against Roaji Fukunaga. I personally had the Francisco Rodriguez Jr. fight a draw, but you know, when you demolish someone as impressive as Tanaka, you are expected to deliver, to beat the guys not considered as good as Tanaka. And Francisco Rodriguez is a good fighter, but he's not as good as Tanaka, and he should have disposed of him easier than he did. So that's the rundown of how the fighters have performed since their rematch. Ioka picked up the title that he was contesting for against Nietes the first time, and Ioka's definitely been more impressive, just been more active in general. Like I said, Nietes took a 3-year layoff, and yes, there's not much else to say there. And age, I feel like, will be an important factor in this fight, considering that Nietes is now 40 years old. And if you know boxing at all, age is not something to be taken lightly in these lower weight classes. These lower weight classes are not kind to aging fighters, because the other guys that aren't aging are so quick and so active. Ioka is 33 years old, I believe, so closer to his prime. Might be gradually on the decline, or maybe not. Maybe he just couldn't get out of bed for Rodriguez and Fukunaga. But I think either way, we'll see a better performance from him in this fight, which is actually around 11 hours away as of recording this. How I see the actual fight playing, I see it playing quite similarly to the first fight, a lot of inside fighting, a very entertaining scrap. However, I feel like Nietes' advanced stage will begin to show in this fight. He's not as sharp, he's not as accurate, he's not as effective as he usually is in his career. And Nietes picks up a close but clear decision win and retains his WBO super flyweight title. it's worth mentioning, but both fighters are 4 Division World Champions, certainly future Hall of Famers, and I recommend watching this fight because it is between 2 future Hall of Famers, 2 very accomplished fighters. Both fighters have won titles from many flyweight and upwards, and it will be a very good fight, I feel. Similar to the first fight, worth tuning in for. If anyone wants to know where the fight will be on, then I recommend looking at the link below in the description. I will post a link to the fight stream there. I want to keep these shorter. These fight predictions and previews are getting a bit long, over 11 minutes. I just don't feel like it's necessary because there's not much to cover that justifies an 11-minute duration. So I'm going to cut this short here, and I will see you after the fight, where I will likely be doing a fight review. So nothing else to say now, so besides goodbye.